Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. For millions of viewers around the world, Mark Consuelos is known for his confidence, charm, and steady presence on television. Whether appearing on screen as an actor or sitting beside his wife on a morning talk show, Mark has always projected strength and positivity. But behind the calm smile and composed demeanor lies a reality that many fans rarely see: the emotional weight of personal struggles, responsibilities, and the pressure that comes with living life in the public eye. Recently, Mark shared a deeply personal and painful truth that surprised many and touched hearts across the internet. It wasn't a shocking headline or a dramatic revelation. Instead, it was something far more powerful: an honest reflection on emotional vulnerability, quiet struggles in the unseen moments that shape who we are. A moment of unexpected honesty. The moment didn't come during a planned announcement or a dramatic interview. It arrived naturally through sincere words spoken without pretense. Mark spoke calmly, yet his tone carried emotion, an unmistakable sign that what he was sharing came from a deeply personal place. He acknowledged something many people experience but rarely talk about openly: the pressure to always be strong, especially as a public figure, a husband, and a father. While fans often see celebrities living glamorous lives, Mark reminded everyone that fame does not erase emotional challenges. In fact, it sometimes amplifies them. This honesty struck a chord with viewers. Social media quickly filled with messages of support, gratitude, and empathy. Many fans admitted that they felt seen and understood by his words. Living under constant public attention can quietly shape a person's emotional world. Mark explained that expectations, both spoken and unspoken, can become heavy over time. Audiences expect smiles, confidence, and consistency. There is little room for uncertainty or vulnerability. For years, Mark embraced this role without complaint. He showed up, performed, supported others, and stayed professional. But like many people, he reached a point where acknowledging emotional reality became necessary. His painful truth wasn't about a single incident. It was about accumulation, years of responsibility, emotional restraint, and the internal pressure to never falter. Strength does not mean silence. One of the most powerful messages in Mark's reflection was this: strength does not mean silence. He admitted that for a long time, he believed staying quiet was the responsible thing to do. He thought protecting others meant keeping his own struggles private. But over time, he learned that silence can become isolating. By sharing his truth, Mark demonstrated a different kind of strength: the courage to speak honestly without fear of judgment. Fans praised him for normalizing conversations around emotional well-being, especially among men who are often discouraged from expressing vulnerability. Mark's words also reflected the importance of family support. While he didn't share private details, he made it clear that having a strong support system helped him navigate difficult moments. He spoke with gratitude about the people in his life who allow him to be himself without expectations or performance. This perspective resonated deeply with viewers who juggle family responsibilities while managing their own emotional challenges. Many commented that Mark's honesty reminded them to check in with loved ones, not just physically, but emotionally. Fans react with compassion. The response from fans was immediate and heartfelt. Thousands of comments poured in expressing appreciation for his openness. Many shared their own experiences with emotional pressure, stress, and the feeling of needing to appear strong at all times. Some fans wrote that they had never heard a celebrity speak so calmly and truthfully about internal struggles without turning it into a dramatic headline. Others said Mark's words encouraged them to open up in their own lives. This collective response transformed a simple moment of honesty into a shared emotional experience. In today's fast-paced digital world, emotional honesty often gets overshadowed by sensationalism. Mark's approach was different. There were no exaggerated claims, no shocking visuals, and no dramatic framing, just truth. That's why it mattered. By choosing sincerity over spectacle, Mark created a moment that felt real, and in doing so, he reminded people that emotional connection doesn't require drama, it requires honesty. Another reason this moment touched so many hearts is because it challenged outdated ideas about masculinity. Mark showed that being open about emotions doesn't diminish strength, it deepens it. He didn't frame vulnerability as weakness. Instead, he presented it as a natural part of being human. This message resonated especially with men who often feel pressure to suppress emotions. Mental and emotional health conversations are evolving, and moments like this help push that evolution forward. What made Mark's words so impactful was their relatability. There was no attempt to appear perfect or inspirational. He simply spoke from experience. Real stories, told quietly and honestly, have a unique power. They invite listeners to reflect rather than react. They create connection rather than controversy. This is why his painful truth didn't just make headlines, it stayed with people. A reminder for everyone watching. At its core, Mark's message was a reminder. Everyone carries something unseen. Behind every smile is a story, and behind every public image is a private reality. His honesty encouraged viewers to extend compassion not only to celebrities, but to friends, family members, and even themselves. Mark did not present his story as a conclusion, but as part of an ongoing journey. Emotional awareness, he suggested, is not a destination, it's a process. By speaking openly, he took a step forward, and in doing so, invited others to take their own steps as well. Mark Consuelos shares a painful truth that touched many hearts. Is not just a title, it's a reflection of how genuine connection can be created in a world often driven by appearances. This moment wasn't about sadness alone. It was about courage, honesty, and the quiet strength found in speaking one's truth. And that is why it touched so many hearts. As we reflect on this moment, it becomes clear that what Mark shared isn't just about one person, it's about all of us. The truth is, everyone carries unseen struggles. Everyone has moments they hide behind a smile, and sometimes all it takes is honesty to remind us that we are not alone. Mark's words touched hearts not because they were dramatic, but because they were real, because they were human, and that is something we can all relate to. So next time you feel the weight of expectations or the pressure to be strong when you're not feeling strong at all, remember this moment. Remember that sharing even a small truth can make a big difference. If Mark's honesty inspired you today, don't keep it to yourself. Share this story with someone who needs to hear it. Leave a comment about how it resonated with you. And if you want more heartfelt stories like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because sometimes the quiet truths are the ones that matter the most.